How are we all? Hi Joshua, thanks for being here. And how is everyone? It's 12 a.m. in UK time. How are we all feeling? And we're sort of mid-afternoon, late evening for the peeps in America. Hope you're all good, everyone. Welcome. I'm in Japan. I'm just going to wait for everyone to hop on and then I'll do a little pan, and I've got some really exciting new pieces. Really exciting new pieces, which I'm very excited to be showing you. Joshua, sorry. Are you able to do Instagram for me? Or let me know and I can do it. What have I done? Oh, sorry. Thought I did a little something in there. Guys. Thanks, Joshua. Guys, can you see what's there? Do I spy a pochette? Yes. You would be right. There is a pochette in the house. In black, palladium hardware. And the condition is mwah, chef's kiss. It really is. I'm going to let Joshua do all the details, do all the hard work for me. Thanks, Joshua. But everyone, welcome. My name is Lisa. I'm here from Japan. And this weekend, we are going to be focusing on some brand new pieces. Not brand new, but new, just come in. And those are the details, you know, to just look at the items, click on the link, and whoosh, off you go. We take full payment. And also, please note that any of these pieces that you do see today, they are Hermes, and I've got one new Chanel as well, which I'm obsessed with. Please be aware that we can help with any kind of payment plan. So we have split it, which is all you just need is the full balance on a credit card. And what will happen the first time you process a sale for your order, the whole amount will be frozen and then released between 48 hours to 5. It really just depends on your card issue. Each customer is different. Sorry, just got distracted. I just have a message from a customer saying, just got home from work. My bag is here and it's gorgeous. Thank you so much. Days like this that I love. Just popping this on the community chat. Welcome, guys. How are you all? What's going on? What are you all up to? How's life? How's life treating you? What's going on? How's your Saturday morning, Friday afternoon, evenings? How is it? I'm just gonna, I might just do a pan, or yeah, let me do a little pan because it's really amazing. Bag lady member here. Hi, Camilla. How are you, darling? Hope you're good. Bag lady as well. You're a bag member and I'm the bag hag. Oh, I might set up an Instagram with that name. Coin it. Okay, I'm gonna go and do a little pan. Because I've I've got some nice price things. I've got some gorgeous little blue pieces to go through. I've got a few unicorns in the house. Okay. Look at this. Dun, dun, dun. Sorry, that's not what you need, me singing. I'll refrain from that. Guys, look what we've got in. A brown suede, 24 karat gold gilding. But look, looks like a flat, but it's actually a rucksack. I've never seen one of these like this before. And it is in insane condition, because obviously here we are in Japan, you're going to get that level of condition. We've got all those little recaps of our beautiful pinks. Still got that sage here. And some Birkin 30s. And can anyone see what that is? Look at that in all its glory. It's a Hack 28 in Epsom with palladium hardware in absolutely excellent condition. You've got a Birkin 30 in orange, which is an insane price. So I have a Kelly 32 Riton, but new. We've got in blue indigo, but now we've got a Kelly 28 as well. I've got this Beleed Courchevel, which is insane condition. Dun, dun, dun. Here she is, guys. This is a Kelly Pochette. I think from the year, it is from 2005 in Evergrain, and it's probably one of the best vintage pochettes I have ever seen in terms of its condition. Look at how it's kept its shape. And you know, we so rarely get these pieces. I've got my favourite, the Birkin 35 in Blue Roy, the blue jean, Kelly 32. I have a new Birkin 30 in black Ardens with gold hardware. And we've got this Kelly Sport in red. And check out this colour. This is amazing. This is palladium hardware, Kelly Sport, and I can only describe it as sort of a pinkish, it has a sort of pinkish cream mix of a colour. It's beautiful. Anyway, I have a Birkin 30 blue jean in insane condition, and I can do a really nice price on it. I've got a gorgeous little house down here. I have the red, and then look, guys, I know we used to get a lot more hacks in darker colours, but look, that is a Hack 32 in Naturel in Courchevel. It is honestly the most beautiful bag. And check this out, Vertenice in Togo. Really, body of the bag is absolutely excellent. There is some oxidization in this one, but we've priced it for a Birkin 30. I've priced it really, really well. And ka-ching! An amazing Birkin 35 toile in gold in insane condition. I have got nothing to sort of write home about in terms of condition. And then here we go, ladies and gentlemen, got Mini Kelly box in the older style without the handle, which gives it a bit more of a modern feel. There is some wear on the hardware, but for Mini Kelly, I've priced it really, really, really well. Same, Camilla. Same. I was actually going to buy it. I asked the team, I was like, can I buy this for Vertenice? And they were like, yeah, go on then. And no, I need to behave. I really do. I see what you guys mean about Ban Island. When you guys used to talk to me about Ban Island, I'm like, guys, will you stop? Like, there's no need for this Ban Island. I get it. I get it. I'm there. I can't, Camilla. No. No. I need to be good. I need to be good. I need to be good. But I am going to show it. It's really beautiful. I mean, look at it. I know it looks quite bright because of the spotlight, but I'll bring it to the light so you can see. But I know you're going to look at me and go, Lisa, you're mad. You're crazy for saying this. But it's actually, even though it's a green, it's actually, I would put it as more of a neutral green. When you wear it or when you try it on, it's just, it works with everything. I know. It works with black, it works with navy, it works with cream, it works with yellows, it works with reds. It's just, sometimes I know it can be scary, Birkin in a different colour, but this one she is too cool. Green olive martini green, yes! Shaken, not stirred, baby. Okay, I'm getting distracted. Sorry. I always do when you're on the show, Camilla. Please don't stop. 90312504. 90312504. So here we go. We've got the Birkin 30 Vertenice with palladium hardware. I know. Where is everyone? There might be Al. It's 12 a.m. in the UK. It's Friday night. Maybe some people are out having a good time, having a martini. We have a bag martini. They're having a Birkin. They're having proper, the hard stuff, the hard martini. Anyway, so this is 2006. And the body of the bag is beautiful. I think the Vertenice, another reason why it is so gorgeous is, you know, it's an older colour from the mid-2000s. So you've still got that lovely Togo grain, which is more prominent, and it's got that sheen. So I think the green just sort of showcases even better. And I think here is evidence of when you really should just trust Hermes and their colours and what they choose to put with their hardware, because I just don't think Vertenice would pop as much if it was in gold hardware. This gives it a bit more of an understated and just clean line. It just works so well. So the SKU on this is 90312504. 90312504. And let me just go over the condition for full and immediate honest disclosure. The condition of the bag is very, very, very good. Oh, did I not put the price? Hold on. Oh, dear me. I put it in the wrong place. I've updated it. But let's go, let's hit the condition. Okay, so there is some oxidization. I've already done this a really nice price already, but if someone did want to go ahead with it, I'd maybe knock up another few £100 so that you could replace the hardware. Not that you'd massively need to, it's all dependent on how you feel. Personally, I wouldn't, but there is a slight bit of wear here. This part as well, I think it's just some oxidization. And look at that veining. at that beautiful, beautiful veining that we've got here. And you can just see that shine. When obviously I look at a lot of brand new every day, there's just something about that shine of the mid 2000s. It's like the early Chanel years of the zeros and ones, twos, threes, and the leather is just like, oh, like spreading butter on toast. It's beautiful. Anyway, no wear on corners. And then we have key clochette. The padlock has got a little bit of oxidization as well. But let's take all of her stuffing out. No odor. It's 11,995. And look, she's really, really kept her structure here. Let's go. Should we go into the light? Let's go into the light. Let's pop her down here and just go over everything. So you can see there is a bit of wear on the Hermes as well there. And just a slight bit of oxidization. But again, I could 100% do something on the price for you. So even we've got the Togo, she's still got her structure. It's a colour that is really hard to showcase over photos. I would say it's looking a bit more green, a bit more apple, but it's actually a bit more toned down than that. Let me show you. See, maybe the light works here a bit more. There we go. There we go. Look at that graining. And lovely on the back as well. And there's no wear on the corner. It's just this part of the Hermes and just a bit, can you see the oxidation? But again, I would definitely do something for someone on the price so that you can have room then to replace it. They are the Vietnamese are few and far between. You don't get many of them coming in, so. And they're usually they're usually more expensive than this. But do you see, I mean, tell me if I'm crazy, tell me if I'm nuts. But do you see what I mean about even when I'm wearing it? It is just, I think it's a green that has just got a bit of a neutral tone to it. A bit like olive green. And I see Grace wears hers all the time with absolutely everything, and it always seems to work. I don't know, I have a complete penchant for greens by Hermes. The Vertigo, Bamboos, the Vietnamese. They just do it so well. Even if green isn't your colour, it's just done so well. Look at her. She's a beauty. Let's carry on in the old let's carry on with the old colour scheme, I think. Let's keep the colour going. Hold up. What are we thinking of this piece? What do we think of this? This is 90312. 2506. 9031 2506. Hack 28. You guys, you know that we don't get these as much. And usually when we do get them, they're quite high on the old price point, but this one is priced nicely. And guys, it comes as a full set. It has its box. So obviously no receipt, sorry, for a vintage piece, obviously won't have receipts. I don't know, does anyone have receipts from 2007? I certainly don't. But this has got, it's 2007, it's a Hack 28 Palladium hardware in orange, and it comes with this box, which you guys know is just never, ever, ever happens. So the SKU on this is 9031 2506. 9031 2506. And look at her. She is an absolute... like literally, just as I said, it has a box. I think someone obviously bought this, maybe wore it once and kept it in its box and didn't use it. And just that, even just the turn knot detail is so nice on this. Just makes it that little bit more unique. And this is in Epsom. There is minimal wear on the hardware. Okay, that's just rubbed away. Look at it. There's no dullness. It's lovely and shiny. And let's get into it. Let's give her an open. Oh, please. Let's give it up for this. It's Hack 28 in superb condition in Epsom and in the beautiful colour orange, which we know it's such an iconic colour. And you know, they really, even I think I was saying this before, I've recently had to be, in the last few months, had a lot more requests for new Hermes in orange, and it's really few and far between. They're not releasing as many. So if orange is your colour, this is definitely for you. Let's go. What has she got? Guys, I do think this has just never been used. We've got the beautiful key clochette and we've got the dust bag. We've got stuffing. Let's take out all the stuffing. Wow. There she is in her absolutely full glory. Full glory. Tessa, sorry, I couldn't see your comment. Sorry if I'm late. The comments weren't coming through. There is, yeah, I think I showed later that the Hermes is rubbed off a little bit. But Tessa, if you're still there, I'm super happy to. Obviously, it's all been authenticated, so we know it's all good. But I'd be super happy to work on a price point for you. To have it fixed. It's already at a fantastic price. So with the vernice for a Birkin 30 as well. So let me know. And no wear on the corners. at all. But let's try the other hack. Look guys, we've got a hack attack right here. Oh my gosh. So here's a really nice way to compare the sizes. You've got the 28 and then you've got the 32. It's quite a considerable size. I feel, because this is an Epsom, it is, and Raton is slightly a bit smaller as well, which is really nice. And let me go through this one, because guys, I know you've asked before for more hacks, but in more neutral tones, because I know we get them in black an awful lot, but this one is a fab piece. Hi everyone, welcome. So look at this. This is 90312522. 90312522. We have got the absolute beauty here. Natural is let me get the gold to compare in similar materials. We've got Courchevel, and then we've got the natural. So we've got natural Courchevel, and then we've got the gold Epsom, and you can see, like, in comparison to the gold, it's a lot lighter. It's almost a little bit warmer. The colour natural is so eye-catching, and again, it's got that really great trans-seasonal colour aspect as well. And we've got the gold hardware on this one. Oh, it's nice and stiff, so it means it's not been used a lot at all. There she is. What a combination. So we've got the Hack 32 gold hardware, minimal wear on the hardware on this one. Very minimal. Got 1, 2 on the corners. In the light, I think there is a little bit. Look at this price point. It's 10,500 or 14,403. I have tried to price it nicely. It does look like there's been a bit of rain damage here. Not rain, but water damage just here, and there is a bit of a smile line there. Again, it's got its key, its clochette. Let's take all the stuffing out. I mean, we know because it's Courchevel, even taking all the stuffing out, it's going to look superb. This is a really easy everyday bag to have. Really nice on the body, really easy to wear, lovely and light. If you want a bigger bag but don't sort of want to go to that Birkin 35 size, this is for you, because you can fit so much on this one as well. anyone joining us, I am re-showing some fantastic pieces, but actually right now I'm going all in on all the new pieces from Japan. And I mean, I was going to save this, but you know what? I'm not going to bother. I'm going to show it now. I know this has been on a lot of people's wish lists at this point in time. I've had quite a few people asking me for more pochettes and if there's any available. Pre-loved, there really isn't. Vintage, even more so. But guys, this is a pochette in black palladium hardware, and it's probably, out of all the ones I've ever seen here in Japan, it is probably the best in terms of condition that I have personally ever seen, which is, you know, that very much excites me. So you've got a Kelly Pochette Cellier black in evergreen, and this is from 2004. And see what I mean about, let me just go through the structure on this one. There is, the only thing I would highlight is there's the creasing on the front here, but that is about it. But look at the whole body of the bag. See how it's just kept all its structure. The back doesn't even look like it's been used. And there is some wear on the hardware here. And what's also so great is you've got that, with the palladium hardware, you can, it makes it look that little bit more modern. So let's hit their price. So this is 90312524, 90312524. We've got a Kelly Pochette in black. And we have dust bag. Let's look at it. So it is wear on the hardware, just on the sangle there, but nothing that can't be sorted. I know. I think it's actually fine. It's just some minor hairline scratches all throughout. That is all I would say. The inside is superb. And then let's try it on properly. Isn't she absolutely gorgeous? And this is 14,995 or 20,569. The pochettes are coming on. Sorry, can't speak. Pochettes are very much coming in line with Mini Kellys, and actually maybe even topping them a little bit more in terms of rarity, scarcity, and demand. When we say things are sort of rare and hard to get, it's not even about, with pochettes, about it being hard to get. It's how many are being released by the stores, and there's absolutely minimal being released by the stores each year. So the demand is higher, and the fulfillment of this is getting even less. So that's why pochettes are absolutely really having a moment. And I have priced this a little bit, but I maybe can do a little something on the price on that. But I would so recommend, you know, pre-loved Mini Kellys, vintage Mini Kellys, they are still like super high price point wise, and that shows that they are great purchases, and same with pochettes, they are still very, very highly priced. Even here in Japan, when I go sourcing, you even see some in really not good condition, and the price points are still, they're sticking. They're not moving at all. But yes, I could do a little something. I think if you've got a Birkin, you've got Kelly's and bigger sizes, and you're thinking I want to go down that mini Kelly or smaller bag route, this piece would be an absolutely fantastic option for you, because it's not hitting the sort of hardness in terms of price point like a mini Kelly is pre-loved, but it's still increasingly through time going to definitely 100% hold its value. I mean, how many I've been say it's been a couple of years now that I've been coming to Japan, and this is only the third one that I've had in my mitts. And all I would say is it's just a slight bit of creasing here, but other than that, the body of the bag is fantastic. I mean, look, guys, absolutely look at that structure still, and look at how clean lined. Some of them, they can be a bit baggier at the back and not keep their lovely structure, but this has. You could also, because evergreen is a more of a supple, softer leather, you could just pop in an insert if you wanted to, if you do want it that little bit more structured. But 100% can do a lovely little price point for you. Now is the time to get this as well, because it's got a real modern feel to it, being in black, palladium hardware. You wouldn't know that this one is H in a square, which is 2004. You really wouldn't know the age of this bag at all. And with the evergreen, it's just got such a nice look at the sort of smaller grain, and it's flatter, and look, so it's kept its beautiful shine. So those are the new pieces in. What are we thinking? What are we thinking of our new pieces? Guys, you're being very quiet. There's a few of you on. You're not saying hello. Anything you'd like to see? Do you want me to do a pan, or I'll go over some things? I'll just keep going with the new pieces, and you can stop me when you want. How beautiful is this colour? Don't worry, I'm gonna take this one to the light. But come with me as I take you and have a look at this, because it is so stunning. This is another fantastic new piece that we have here. And there's not a specific name on this colour, but I could only simply describe it as a really beautiful, almost beige, but with a beautiful pink undertone. And let me give you the skew of this and we'll go over it together. The skew is 90272945, 90272945. There we go. Potentially could be that colour, but we have got some slight wear on the hardware here, but the rest of the bag is perfect. It is just a really nice, easy, neutral colour, and we've got it in box. And the condition is beautiful. And this is the MM size, which is the smaller size, but definitely you can fit whatever you may need in there. And it has got its dust bag. I have also got a beautiful one in red. And what's so great about this piece is that you can really change the colour, the size of the length of the strap, so you can make it work for whichever way you want to wear it. You can wear it high up, you can wear it longer down. It does look great when it's quite high up, I have to say. But let's just show you in sort of comparison. The Kelly Sport just sits so nicely on the body, so easy to wear, and again a really beautiful, nice and light piece. I think if you put the straps a bit longer as well, you can do it crossbody. The whole point of this piece being a sort of made by Hermès was, and sort of the Kelly Sport concept was, the fact that you had an easy bag that you could get in and out of. And it's got that palladium hardware as well. It's really, really, to see box in other colours, it makes it even more exciting. Let's just have a look. If you can do this crossbody. Yes, you can. It does sit quite high up, but because of the way it curves, the fact that it's bigger and then goes smaller, it works really nicely sort of under your shoulder. Under your elbow. Really nice, really easy to wear on that really, really nice. And that one is 5,680 or 7,791 US dollars. And let's try it shorter as well. So we have the longer strap, and now let's try it shorter. There you go. Such an easy bag to wear, and I just love that you've got the accents of the Birkin or the Kelly with that. Just again, it's a real sort of subtle, if you know you know kind of bag. But I also do have it in red. So if maybe you're not a neutral gal, I have it in this beautiful red as well. But that is a nice combo right there. If you'd like me to do the red with the gold hardware, do let me know. I'll do it in, very happy to do so. Just give me 1 second. Hi everyone, welcome. I've got some newbies in the house. How is everyone? Anything you want me to recap, let me do a little pan because I've got some new pieces and we'll do a naughty little pan. I've got this mini Kelly. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, can we see it? Can we hear it? Can we hear it for the pochette? I haven't had this in my mitts for a while. And we have the ever beautiful Vernice and the Kelly Sports. Also have this stunning Hack 32. I've got the Courchevel and a really nice priced Kelly 32 there. And then we have a new Birkin 30 in Ardennes. Got the blue jean. Hannah, isn't it? It's amazing. It's really, really amazing. I can do a better price on it as well, just because of the hardware coming off and the part of the Hermes. I can take off some nice do a little price for you, and then look at this. Isn't she a beauty? Got the suede Chanel in brown, but it is a rucksack. And then just got some more of those rose lipsticks and the rose azaleas. And the sage, which is unreal. Do you know what, Hannah? You took the words right out of my mouth. I'm actually gonna do the blue jean. Gonna do the blue jean. Just gonna do it. Just gonna do it anyway. And now you've absolutely made me go for it. This is 90311970. 90311970. She is a beauty. And let's just gonna go over how she is looking. There's absolutely very, very, very little that I can say about this in the fact of its condition. And I also think blue jean is they're one of those colours that until you try it on, you don't fall in love with. So trust me when I say it is one of those pieces that you try on and you just go, absolutely yes. Years ago, at the beginning, with Hermes, Blue Jean actually used to be a part of the premium colour collection. So there was black, Etoupe, gold, and actually Blue Jean originally. And then it became a seasonal colour. But, and I've said this before, and I can really understand why. It is such a great tone of a colour. It has everything you could possibly want in a Birkin if you do want to move away from a black or darker colours. It's palladium hardware, but it works in the winter, it works in the summer, it works with every single colour you could possibly imagine, and it has just got such wearability. And it's not until you try it on yourself that you just really look at it and go, yes, that is such a great colour. It really, really does work. Joshua, can you update the price? That's it shouldn't be that price. There we go. There we go. But I'm going to take all the pieces out, but just that lovely. I mean, have you guys seen the comparison of new Blue Jean to old Blue Jean? Both equally as nice, but I think what the difference is, obviously, there's a bit of a shade difference. I do think it is also because of the Togo. The Togo now is a lot duller in appearance, and the grain is flatter, whereas this just seems to just hit with all the hit the colours because you've got that sheen. But look at that. Oh, we've got some minor scuffs on the hardware. We've got no corner wear whatsoever. Maybe like the smallest thing here, but I think I've priced it quite nicely. Tell me what you think. I think I've priced it nicely. And here you can see on the back, it's just so clean lined. Perfect. And look, it's just still definitely kept its shape. Do find that as well with the newer, the more vintage leather. It does have a tendency to keep its shape a little bit more. I tried this on all day yesterday, honestly. I kept on picking it up and trying it on. And it's just so nice and clean lined with the palladium hardware. Ooh. Give me a sec. I'm just having to tidy her up a little bit. I've got a few more nice exciting pieces. We're getting a lot more Hermes coming in as opposed to Chanel at the moment, which is quite surprising considering where we are in the world. But yeah, I'm just going to stand here with the bag. And also what I love about this one as well in terms of price point, I mean, you're really not looking that far from retail. A few £1,000s more. and it's such a classic colour. Again, what will happen if they re-release it again, the surge in the market for Pre-Loved will happen like it did in 2023. So you cannot go wrong with this colour. But also, not just that, thinking about making the right choices with colours and pieces, this is a piece that you can 100% use. So it's not something you would, you're gonna be purchasing a great piece, but it's got that real great usability. Any recaps, anyone, or anything you need from me? Do you want me to go over anything, or I'll just keep going? But just going to take a photo of this beautiful blue jean because she is incredible. Any questions, do let me know. Guys, we have split it as an option, but we also have an option of, I handle a lot of the back end orders, and I do a lot of orders offline, and we offer other ways of payment. You can do part bank transfer, part card. So there's so many ways, and that's the reason why you've got hosts. You've got hosts here to help you with anything in that respect. But I think I'm very happy with some of these new pieces that we've got. Very happy. Sorry, I'm just taking a picture here. Give me a moment. Let's have a little look at the stunning bags. I have got a vintage Mini Kelly at an insane price point as well. I'm thinking I'm probably going to do that next. Then do the Bleed. Hold up 1 second. One moment. I did have a Kelly 28 in Courchevel. I think it's sold. Yeah, the K28 sold, guys. You've got to be quick. Japan, whoa. Things are heating up in Japan, I have to say. The pieces are coming in and they are whipping out so quickly. I haven't even had a chance to show some pieces because they're going so quickly. Right, we've got a few more people joining us. Hope everyone's good. How are we all? I'm gonna do this because I know I've got 2 in one go in one show, which is super exciting. I have got 2 very covetable, excellent, really good condition on the pochette, price points that are really good and really fantastic choices for bags. So let's show this one. I've got this. Okay, good price. I think I've done really well on here. This is 90311979. 90311979. We've got this Mini Kelly. This is in the more vintage style without the handle, but I just think it actually has a bit more of a modern feel, don't you feel? It's a bit like a smaller version of an Elan. So I find sometimes with the vintage Mini Kellys, the handle can make it look a little bit not as modern, whereas this has just got a really clean line. It's basically an Elan but smaller, pretty much. The only thing I will say is the hardware has lived a life, and it's from, God, have I got any 80s ladies in the house? Some 1987, guys. How amazing. I know we get a lot of 90s. Once or twice I've had a 70s in my hands, but this is from 1987. She'll be 40 years old next year. She'll have to have a big celebration. So let me go. The body of the bag is actually really good for a box leather from this age, but for some full disclosure, there is quite a significant wear on the hardware. But what I do is when I price pieces, I obviously look at the price that we have to pay for it, but I also look at little details and think, oh, okay, I might take off this for this. Like it's really pricing. I know it's like all over the place with vintage, but that's because that's one of the reasons why, like, it's based so much on condition. But this, you can see that this is all, it was all kind of, I think, rusted or oxidized, but you could replace it. And it's not crazy money to replace the hardware. And you know what? If you replace the hardware, it'd look like new. And this is, I mean, I think I've done well price point wise. Let me just check if there's... Let me have a little double check. I could take maybe a few £100 off to pay for the hardware. And we're covering customs and duties, and as ever, I'm going to do free delivery. Do you see what I mean when it looks a bit like an Elan? And it's one of these that we don't get these as much, the ones without, the Mini Kellys without the handles. I've got quite a plethora of the ones with the handles, but this style we don't get as much. Again, I said to you, so 1987. As I said, there is some wear on the corners. If you're born in 1987, this would be an amazing present for yourself for your 40th. There is some wear, obviously, throughout, but generally it's in really nice condition. There's no creasing or dryness. It's still got its beauty and its shine. But look, you really have it all here. You've got two bags that even now, even the Mini Kelly 40 years later is still such a popular bag and so coveted. Get this at a really nice price point, and same with this piece. Both vintage pieces, highly covetable, getting them way below sort of pochettes now, brand new. They are ridiculous. And I deal with brand new as well as being on the shows on the back end, and the pochettes are mental money. So you would never go wrong with purchasing a piece like this. Hi, Mona. Let me have a look for you. I think there was not a lot of... No worries. Let me have a look. Hi, Daphne. How are you doing, darling? I hope you're good. Oh, Mona, there's not a huge amount I can do on this. I've kind of kept it to the line anyway, because you know, might as well go hard with it. Remind me, you're in the USA as well, aren't you? Let me see what I can do. Let me see. Ooh. Dallas. Nice. Dallas, Texas. There really isn't a lot, but I could do it for 14.2, Mona. I don't have a huge amount, so it's £14,995 at the minute, but I could do it for 14.2. Yeehaw, baby! Oh my god! Yeehaw! I don't know why. Every time you say yeehaw, I feel like I have to slap my leg. Yeah, I could do that. That's sort of the best price I could do is 14,200 to have it. I really don't see many of these, especially with palladium hardware and in this kind of condition. The only thing I'll highlight is the only thing is the creasing here, but everywhere else, just look, it's like to keep it. I've never seen a vintage pochette look like this before, ever. The inside, it's all good. Let's have a look. Very, very good. Minimal press marks. And this is it with all its stuffing out. And the evergrain's got a lovely sheen to it. It's 2004. But look, it's just kept its shape so well. And it's black and palladium hardware. I mean, you cannot go wrong. Oh, it's just so gorgeous. But yeah. She's expensive, Mona, hence why I can't really move a lot on the price with customs and duties, blah, blah, blah. You know the drill. But yeah, 14.2. Would the crease go away somehow? I wouldn't be able to confirm that, confirm that. you know, I wouldn't lie. I think with, I don't know if the crease will ultimately go, but I think if you did put a pochette like insert, it would work. But I wouldn't know if it would 100% go. I really wouldn't. Because the leather is quite supple, though. So putting in, even pulling it out, I really don't know. Let me see if I put more stuffing in it, if it makes a difference. Yeah, have a think, Mona. No worries at all. But yeah, 100%. I'll keep that price for you. No, honestly, there is pochette wise. It's probably the bag at the moment that I'm getting the most requests for, and the one I'm finding the hardest to get. No more pochettes. I've stuffed it there a little bit. And the Mini Kelly, the only one I have is I think the two that I've shown you already, and I just don't think they were your kind of colourway. But I'll show you again. But yeah, that's it. Stuffed a little bit more. So it's looking good. Show you. Obviously have the Mini Kelly I just showed you, the vintage one. That one. I think you've obviously seen that, and then it was these two that I think I showed before, which was the Chevra Palladium Hardware Verso and the Pale. But I don't think these were your vibe, were they? And even in Japan, the pochettes, the Mini Kellys, like even traveling here, even traveling anywhere, Singapore, Japan, the pochettes, and they're just two bags generally, and I mean this. They're just two bags where it's super hard to find a deal on, or to find a really fantastically priced one. But this one's a real good one. It's the best vintage pochette I've ever seen in condition wise. Let's see, what am I gonna do next? Oof, baby. I'm gonna do this, baby. Just gonna do this bad boy. This is the ultimate. This is my weakness right here. This is my Achilles heel étoile. My kryptonite, if you will. I just think toile is obviously onto its rarity. They re-released some Kelly's toiles this year, last year in 2025. The price points were still incredibly high. Yeah, of course I can. Updated. If you decide to go ahead, Mona, I will refund your shipping. And I'll find you a pochette insert. There's a company that we have in the UK in London, so let me find out, but I will get you one if you decide to go ahead. That's all done. Well, anyone else's kryptonite on this one? Tell me. Anyone else's kryptonite? I just think it's just the perfect travel bag. Layla, great selection. The yellow Mini Kelly is a great pop of colour. Would you prefer Mini Kelly over the pochette? Right now, I would have to say that the pochette's kind of winning. There's the most demand for it pre-loved, vintage, and there is, honestly, you guys, you know, we all watch the shows, you see how much we travel and where we travel to and what we do to get the best product for you, and it's minimal, like so minimal. And just thinking about future purchases and decisions, you know, it's gonna get less and less pre-loved, vintage. The pochettes they're not releasing in the store hardly at all at the minute. You know, I have updates on my phones constantly about new stock being offered to me. There might be 100 Birkins and one pochette. So I would say right now pochettes, but it's also Mini Kelly's also a really hard, good choice as well. They really don't devalue. Even like, I have people come to me a lot saying, "Oh, Lisa, can you source me a pre-loved Mini Kelly?" And I'm like, do you know what? Just buy a brand new one. You're probably looking at £1,000 or £2,000 difference, even pre-loved. You know, when you buy, so if you bought a Birkin 30 or a Birkin 25, maybe not so much a Birkin 25. Brand new, and then you wanted a pre-loved one, there is a bit of a jump in the price, whereas Mini Kelly's there's not much of a jump. Yeah, the strap, it does make it more versatile, but I just do think the pochette is like just that little bit, it's just got a little chicer edge, I find. But yeah, it's all dependent on what you like. It really doesn't, if you're asking in terms of what would be a good piece to buy, it would be the pochette, but you can't go wrong with either. And thank you, Layla. What's the strap on the... It does make it more versatile, definitely. So we've got this. Let me pop this on. This is 90305383. No worries, Mona. I've updated the price for you. So click on it. It will go straight on. I'll delete your shipping, and also let me, as a gift, let me find a really nice insert for you, a good one, a good proper one for it. So if you go ahead and purchase it, I will also get you a really good insert. I'll have a look around. I've had a couple been recommended to me by you lovely lot. So price is updated to 14,002. I'll we'll refund your shipping, and I will also get you a gorgeous insert. Yeah, I'll get you a really good one. It's not good. It probably won't come with the bag. Leave it with me though. I want to find a good one. So this canvas is in absolutely excellent condition. The toile is just, I think it's just such a chic element, but also pre-loved vintage. We sometimes see some staling or it goes a bit yellow. This one is exquisite. And the SKU is 90305382. 90305382. The Palladium hardware is absolutely amazing. There is no wear on this at all. Minimal. It's still lovely and shiny. We've got Swift leather in gold. The only thing I would highlight is there is a slight smile line there. And that is it. Look at the canvas. It is perfect. We've got no staining. I have customers say to me when they travel or they're going day to day, this is a bag that they really reach for a lot. I have one crazy customer, I won't name names, who told me she wears hers to the beach. I'm like, you guys are nuts. I'd be like the Hermes police if I saw you one wearing this on the beach. Have sirens running through the beach trying to grab you, get it back, tell you, what are you doing? Yeah, and it's lovely and light. It's lighter than a full leather. So I know that you can be a bit worrying when it's not full leather, but it's got other characteristics. It's lighter and it's just got that really unique combo. But the Swift and the gold is excellent. There is minimal wear. Would wear. Oh. Can I stop the show and just carry on trying on things? It's too much. It's too much. It's all too much for me sometimes. Right. I don't know if any. I know these are. Guys, when I'm talking to you about this is probably the first time I've ever been in Japan and seeing such little availability of stock, honestly and genuinely. There's not even in the showroom or even going to other sellers, there's so little. Absolutely, Mona. Customs and duties covered. You pay for the price of the bag. All covered. Absolutely not a problem. As I was saying, I don't have a Birkin 35 in black here in Ardans in gold hardware at all. And usually, we have that in abundance. And this is the only Birkin 30 I have in black in Ardans. So I think it's probably the people here were saying in the showroom that the prices are really going high. The demand is, during the auctions, they're really hard to get. Some of the sort of international they've allowed more international customers to purchase. So demand is like gone boom, and price. But I have one here, and she is a beauty. Also, I do think that the whole of the LP community has probably bought up the whole of the stock from Japan, you guys. internationally wise, you as a community kept Japan afloat. This is 90312665. 90312665. And what is so great about our Dans is, look at that sheen. That sheen and the colour. It's beautiful. It's got all the same similar characteristics to Togo, but it's just got that lovely sheen. And the part that I love the most about our Dans is, I mean, I love Togo. I love all Hermes leathers, really. Honestly, they've all got their perfect characteristics. But what I do absolutely love about our Dans is that it's usable. It's practically almost, apparently, like water resistant, but don't go running in the rain with your bag and then blaming me. But it's just, I love the fact that even though you use it, that it will keep its structure and still look lovely and neat. This is 14,995 or 20,569. And let's take. Also looks smaller, I think, with the Dans, because it's so structured. The shape really does look smaller. We've got that beautiful gold hardware, and see what I mean? Going in and out of it, it's very soft, really easy to use, but it's just so lovely and neat here in its structure. And it's got the harder grain. It's definitely more of a bag you can use and use. But I also think because it keeps its structure so well, it's got a bit more of a smart element too. So I think you could wear it any point, I think. Believe it or not, this is the only black Dans in gold hardware I have right now. Can you believe it? I can't. In all honesty, we're gonna have to even travel even further for you guys to keep up with the demand and the pieces. There we go. If you want me, Mona, are you there? Do you need any help? Have you got any questions, anyone? I can keep recapping on some new pieces that we've got. Ooh, got the house orange back again. But guys, this is an insane deal. If you want a Birkin 30 and you want a deal and you're not afraid of colour, this is for you. And it's a newer piece. I've done a really, really nice price on this. And you cannot go wrong with purchasing the Epitome House Orange bag. Yeah, I was like, you know what? Someone needs to go home with an almost perfect Birkin 30 in orange. This is N in a square as well, so it is newer. It is 2010, so you've got the mid-noughties over here, and she is in beautiful, beautiful condition, and she's also a beautiful, beautiful price. Maybe if you haven't got a Birkin yet, or want to add some colour in your life, we've got this Palladium hardware, excellent, excellent condition. There is minimal wear on the sangles. And I can take, it's coming up looking quite bright here, but it's not. It's more of a duller orange. So really easy to wear. And the condition is phenomenal. Look, it's still got its hardware. You could also split this, guys. For the price of this, you could split it within 6 months and it's still amazing. Great, great price. Hold on, I will pop it up in a bit, but I'm just going to take her to the light so you can see a little bit more. There is minimal wear. In 2010, this to me does not look like a bag that's 16 years old, does it? To me, it looks like new. It really does. Let me take it away and let me take it away. I'm going to take it into the light, into the other showroom, and I'm just sit and show you. And it is, honestly, I'm probably going to get into trouble with Sabrina again but hey ho, story of my life. I'd rather be in trouble than be good. That's probably way to be. But here we can see, there we go, there's showing the colour a lot better now. Look, it's lovely. Do you see what I mean? Over the spotlight, it looks quite, it looks very bright, but actually it is definitely more muted orange. And so we got it from 2010. It's got its key clochette. There's absolutely no wear. Look at that shininess. This is still perfect. And shall we get drum roll, please? Do you want to see the price? Right, let me give you the SKU, Joshua. It's 90308975. 90308975. Here she is in all her glory. And drum roll please. What's the price? Give us the price, Joshua, come on. Woohoo! 10,995 for Palladium 2010 in absolutely exquisite condition in Togo. Still has its structure, still kept its shape. Seals still on. I mean, this is the price of normally for a Birkin 35. Even the back, look at that. Magnificent. And here, look, there's the tiniest amount of wear. There always is, I feel like on the Togos, this is just where it always sort of hits a little bit. But it's at the bottom of the bag. Look guys, it's still got its seals on, so that just shows in the 16 years how much it was worn. But, and covering shipping, no charge for shipping, covering customs and duties, 10,995 will go home to someone. I know sort of some people are a bit scared of colour, but I do think, you know, when you're looking at pre-love market, you can get so much for your money when you just sort of take the plunge and do a bit more of a brighter colour. And this one is even nicer because you've just got that lovely unity of it being the orange colour, which is the epitome and significant colour of Hermes. She's a beauty, and even I've said before, when you lift the flap here, you can always tell when it's not been used as much because it's like a bit stiffer. Yeah, she's not so bright. She's a bit more undertoned. And again, free shipping, covering customs and duties. And she's just... You cannot go wrong with the Birkin 30, I think. Does everything you need. You can use it, you can wear it. You can wear it for any kind of occasion. And I'm very proud of myself and how I've priced it. Give myself a little pat on the back. Okay. Thanks, guys. Mona, are you still there? Do you need any help with anything? Let me know. I will refund, Josh will refund your shipping. And customs and duties are covered as ever. That did get lots of hearts. All these 30s are coming in at some really nice prices. Which family would you be? This, I would really struggle with this. Oof. I don't know. What colour would you go for? The orange, the Vietnamese, the blue, I was going to say blue pale then. Where's my head gone? Or the blue jean? Where would you go? I will do. I'll message you. No probs. I'll message you the minute I come off the show. Daphne, the minute I come off the show. I'm coming off in like 20 minutes. Okay? So give me 20 minutes and I'll sort out the scarves. So, where would you be? The orange, the Venice, or the blue jean? If you had to choose. Oh, fab. great. Daphne, be done. I'll message you in 20 minutes. I'll just finish this up. There we go. What would you choose? Would you choose the more neutral blue jean or the Vernisse when you've got that really prominent, beautiful green, or the orange? I think, I don't know, for the price, I think I might even go for the orange. Isn't it? Kind of got everything you need. You've got neutral, you've got great price points, great condition. But yeah, I think maybe I would go for the orange, you know. Blue, orange, then green. Nice, Daphne. Good choices. Love that. I think I would do orange purely because it's 2010. The condition is exquisite, and I think this looks like a brand new bag. That would be the only reason why. Yeah, it's more of a, I know you're going to think I'm mad saying it, but it's more of a muted orange. It's more duller. It's not as bright and prominent. And it's just, it looks like new. It really does. Even the Togo looks like a more modern Togo. And look, structure's still there, which we like. Which I like personally, but everyone's got their preference. Some people really don't mind the more slouchier look, but I don't know, on my bags, I like that little bit of, I like when it stays nice and when the sides are nice and neat. Do this piece. Just to showcase to you sort of the price difference when you're sort of can be to take the plunge and go for more of a colour. This is another, to bless myself when I have things like pieces like this. Generally, beautiful. This is 90310829, 90310829. The red, that's the red Kelly Sports, Daphne. And it's about 5,400, I think. 5,400. The SKU on this is 90310829. 90310829. This is a newer bag. It's 2016 and it is Sage. It is an absolutely exquisitely perfect in every way tone of a bag. It's like a greenish kind of grey, but you can see with the comparison in price points, the newer bags are hiked up, but it just kind of shows you in comparison, if you did go with an orange Birkin, just how much room there is sort of financially in pricing. So this is more of a neutral, but there's about £4,500 price difference. So it really shows, like, don't be scared of colour, especially Hermès does colour so well. It really does. And this one is for a few £1,000s less, and it's blue jean, which is, you know, iconic. And the same with this one, same with the Vernice. See, Vernice, even though green, it is a colour that can be worn and worn and worn. But the sage is unreal. And this obviously is a newer bag. So the newer bags are coming in from are coming in, and they are that little bit more expensive. But this sage is still would be cheaper than a 2016 black or gold or Etoupe. So you've still got other options and newer bags, and this is honestly, when you try it on, it is the best colour that you could possibly imagine. It goes with everything. It is the perfect colour. And you know, I have a black here. I have a black here in Epsom, and this one's about £2,000 more. And same with an Etoupe. This is about £3,000 more. So you've got, moving away from the premium colours, you've got a lot more scope. And I can go over any of these, so please let me know. Daphne, would you like to see this one? Let me double check the price. Yeah, this one is 5,350. It's got the Gelly Sport in Courchevel with gold hardware. And what's really nice about this piece is you can wear it multiple ways. So you can do it the shorter version, just on the shoulder like that. It's really nice and light. It is the smaller size. It comes with its dust bag, and you've still got that kind of look of Birkin or Kelly, but not at that sort of really high price point. And then let me pop up. The SKU is 9030 2999. 9030 2999. And it is in the colour Rouge Viv. So you can wear it really nice and easily. It is a bit of a showstopper, especially in this colour. And then you can do it, got 3 different lengths of the strap. You can do it crossbody too. And because of the shape, that it's sort of slimmer on the top and then sort of goes wider at the bottom, it's really, really easy to wear. Really easy. I don't even feel like I'm wearing anything. So you've got those two different ways of wearing it. And then you can obviously, and you've got another 3rd length, which is just a bit of a longer shoulder bag length. and it is in exquisite condition again, beautiful condition. And then that's the longer way to wear it. The hardware obviously has just got some form of wear. No worries, it's my pleasure. Love showing this piece, the more unusual pieces. And the hardware has got some markings. I can do it as a nicer price for you as well. But other than that, it is in really good condition. Corners are perfect. And it's a bag that has just kept its structure completely. Okay, right, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, I am going to finish up now, shown all the new pieces today, and I've got some new pieces coming tomorrow too, so come and watch me. It's going to be 7 a.m. my time, so it's going to be, I think, is it like 10 p.m. your time? Be 10 p.m. UK time, and will be 2 a.m., 2 p.m. and 5 p.m. in the US. So come and join me tomorrow. You won't want to miss it. Come and join me Saturday night. Don't go out. Come and join me instead. Have a lovely rest of your evening, guys. Hope you have a good sleep, and see you tomorrow, guys. Bye.